Culture is the characteristics of everyday life of a group of people in any given place at any given time. Certain aspects of culture are often invisible until violated. We don't know they're there until something sticks out. Let's look at an example of goblin culture.
Jabber, jabber, jabber. Jabber, 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 jabber. Jabber, 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 jabber.
Jabber, jabber, jabber,
Jabber, jabber, jabber, jabber, jabber, jabber.
jabber, 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 jabber.
Jabber, 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 jabber.
Jabber, 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 jabber.
Jabber, 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 jabber. Jabber, 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 jab, jab. Jabber, 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 jabber.
Jabber, 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 jabber. Jabber, 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 jabber. Jabber, 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 jabber. Jabber, 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 jabber. In this example, we examine the goblin's culture, which includes hunting and eating meat. Mogmurch stands out because he doesn't eat meat, which is a violation of goblin's cultural norms. Mogmurch has one of two choices: conforming to the goblin's tradition or being labeled as an outcast.
For a good day's work, let's all celebrate with some good ale.
It better be your treat, old man.
Hooray!
I'm good, thanks.
Jabber, jabber, jabber.
Jabber, jabber, jabber.
Huh? What's going on here?
Jabber, 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 jabber.
What if Mogmurch doesn't want to go back?
I think I can speak for myself. Rib Nugget, I do not want to go back to the Goblin Forest. You guys were mean and discriminating towards me and my vegetarianism.
Jabber, jabber, jabber. Jabber, 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 jabber.
You goblins should stay here with us. If Mogmurch is happy being like us, you can be too. The world would be better if we were all the same.
He's right!
Yes!
Jabber, 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 jabber.
In the village scene, we learned that Mogmurch has learned English and learned to live as a human. Mogmurch became socialized into human culture. The other goblins are angry about this and want him to come home. The young man wants the other goblins to become human-like. This is an example of a universalized humanity rebuttal, meaning that everyone should be the same despite their different races.
Socialization refers to our systematic training into the norms of our culture, learning the meanings and practices that enable us to behave appropriately.
Silence! We need this meeting to come to order.
Our lands have seen horrific devastation. We are growing in numbers, so we need more farmland for our community and livestock. Therefore, we lay claim to this newly fertile land to benefit everyone with our crops.
Our numbers are growing, and we need this land to accommodate our new people and farmland.
What?
Wait a minute, I just said that.
You humans already have half the island!
So what? Listen, Stone Giant, when you're in charge, you can make all the rules and decision-making with the land. But since you are at a human council room, it is only acceptable that a human gets to be in charge of everything.
It doesn't make any sense.
It
makes sense to us.
Jabber, jabber, jab, jab, jab.
In the council scene, the dominant group, the humans, felt that they were obligated to take charge because it seemed natural to them. This is an example of the human nature rebuttal. Someone has to be on top, and the humans climbed up there first. The humans ignored the giants' request and then stole their ideas, causing the other races, the minority groups, to disagree completely. However, when the idea comes from a dominant group, it sounds better. Special thanks to your cultural glasses, where the frames are how you see the world and the lenses are what makes you, you.
Let's go ahead and talk about your cultural glasses. Now, this is a metaphor provided by Sensei and D'Angelo. Now, with normal glasses, it's made up of two parts. You have your frames and your lenses. The first thing that we're going to go ahead and talk about is the frames. When we're talking about frames in our metaphor, we're talking about the macro perspective, or the big picture. What we're talking about here are the things that we are taught from birth, such as stone giants living in caves, or humans living in huts. Now, Our social groups help put together our frames and the way that we identify groups, such as, for example, social groups like goblins, humans, animals, and stone giants. Now, besides our frames, we also have our lenses. When we're talking about our lenses, we're talking about the micro perspective, or our individual perspectives, the things that make us unique from everybody else. Now, the most important thing to remember from a critical social perspective is that we are not individuals. And remember, all of us have cultural glasses, and there is no way to ever take them off because that is the way that we are socialized.